Hi, welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted anything in about a month because I had to take a little break, but I'm back now and I figured I'd ease back into it with a Scrawlrbox. This is box 94 and they sent some really amazing pencils. So it's a graphite set and there's a carbon stick and a gold marker. So I'm just trying these out quickly while thinking about what I can do for the prompt. The white pencil is kind of amazing. I think it's white coal, and as you can see, it draws really well over the carbon stick. I'm just seeing how everything looks, and I guess the idea is the prompt is Midas touch, and first thought is my hand touching something. I don't know, an apple, a mirror. I haven't thought the whole thing through yet, so I'm just starting with my first kind of idea. I used to love drawing hands, but it's been what feels like a lifetime since I've done any anatomical drawings, really. So the first one didn't quite come out how I wanted, so I changed the angle, and here it feels like I didn't really leave enough space for anything that my hand can touch. I suppose it's also the size of the paper. I'm used to drawing on much larger scale when it comes to kind of live drawings and stuff. So I took a different approach and I just kept thinking golden eagle, and I decided to draw a golden eagle. It's not actually golden, it's just what the eagle is called, golden eagle, like bald eagle or whatever other type of eagles there are. But I think maybe just having a gold pen in front of me, and I don't know, it just came to mind, and I'm giving it a go, and I'll see how it comes out. I haven't quite decided how to incorporate the gold into it. Its natural color is kind of brown and it has like a really light top of the head and back of the neck, and part of its beak is like a golden yellow, so I wasn't sure if I should just paint some gold into the eagle and sketch on top of it. By the way, really sorry about losing the camera focus here for a few seconds. I wasn't paying attention, but it's only a few seconds and it will go back to normal. But yeah, I thought maybe do like gold background or have gold in the eagle. I'm not sure, but as the pencil's so detailed, I kind of I think that if I go over it with gold now, I'm gonna lose anything I've put into it so far, so I think I might leave the gold for the background at this point. By the way, I really love how soft these pencils are. Up to this point I've only used the HB, so you can see how much range I've gotten with the one pencil, and I'm not pressing down that hard. So really enjoying these pencils. I've never heard of Wolf's before, so thank you Scrawlrbox for introducing me to yet another quality art supply. Really appreciate it. I think I'm going to be using these a lot. When it comes to trying to achieve depth with pencils, I try to go with loads of light layers, as it were. So I don't want to go too dark right away, because if I make a mistake, which I often do, it's going to be hard to erase or fix. So I'm going over and over and over it and just gradually darkening areas where I feel it needs the shadows. And yeah, so I've switched to an 8B pencil now, but I'm using it very lightly. Again, I don't want to press too hard and create that shine that graphite sometimes gets. So layering it in gradually and yeah, just darkening areas little by little, I think works best when you're working with graphite pencils. And this does have that coal stick that I'm really looking forward to using. It had like actual pure blackness to it that sometimes you just can't achieve with a pencil. So it should be really good. I'm leaving it for really deep shadows and the iris and portion of the beak. I think the tip of the beak is really quite dark, and it really brings things to life when you get that depth. Also, I'm trying to keep all the shading in the direction of the feathers, even though I'm not putting too much detail into the feathers, because you're not really going to see that much of it. I want the general gist and feel of the feathers to kind of to come through the shading. If this was a much larger piece, like if I was drawing an eagle on A1 or A2 paper, I would take the time to draw every single feather and put all kinds of details into it. But because this is A5, it's really quite small, and the shading's mostly going to cover up all the feathers anyway. I just want to make sure I can feel them. Also, the carbon stick, mine was broken by the way, so it had like a really pointy end, but I still couldn't get... It wasn't pointy enough for me to really draw in the tiny space of the eye. So I've put down some of the black into that space, and then I use the 8B pencil to spread it around and fill it in, just so I can use the corners of the pencil and yeah, actually get into that tiny little space there. So I'm continuing to add definition and depth little by little, because I want the wing to stand out, but not so much so that it's a different color. And once you add black over graphite, it's just it's almost like the graphite is too light. So I'm going around and adding it all over just bit by bit, but also don't want to darken it too much. And like I said, the top of its head is very kind of almost blonde compared to the rest of its dark brown body. I've decided, instead of doing a solid gold background, to do like a circle behind its head that almost highlights its profile. And this gold pen is actually really nice. Not only is it really gold, but despite the thick nib, which I was a little bit worried about, I did in fact manage to get quite close and into some tight little corners with it. And I also like that it doesn't leave marker lines. They kind of seeps into the paper and you can't see them once you've colored over it. So it's really good, quite impressed. Just adding a few final touches, because as you know, just when you think you've finished, there's always something that you missed out. I don't know, it's like that for me most drawings. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more random art. Thanks so much, see you soon.